Hi, and welcome to Emotional Recalibration with the Feelings Kit. And today we're at day 5, and we're going to go into the third essential oil blend in the Feelings Kit. And that is our blend of forgiveness. I'm going to read out to you the ingredients in forgiveness. And I want to point out some of the oils that I notice are unique to this oil blend, because very often a lot of people pick up these blends that work with emotions a lot, and they go like they're very, very similar. But there's also some differences that are very worthy to note why they're in here. So let's take a look. In forgiveness, there is a base oil. So it's actually a little bit thicker than usual. It's the sesame seed oil. And then the rest of the oils are like melissa, geranium, frankincense, royal Hawaiian sandalwood, coriander, angelica, lavender, bergamot, lemon, ylang ylang, jasmine, helichrysum, Roman chamomile, pomarosa, and rose oil. One of the beautiful things that I learned from Gary Young when he works with blends is he really think about the physiological aspect of how the organs and our human body needs to be so that an emotional state can exist. So let me give you an example. Let's say we want to be able to get into a state of calm. That does mean that the lungs need to be able to function well and to be able to take in oxygen effectively. So he'll make sure that there's an ingredient in there that facilitates the well-being of your respiratory system so that that capacity is taken care of. Because it will be so hard to try to reach a state of calmness if the lungs aren't functioning well. So there is a lot of art and science in how the entire blend comes together. But there are 2 oils in here that I like to kind of like spotlight on. The first one is melissa. Melissa, singularly as a plant, is highly antiviral. It is a powerful, strong plant, but with a very, very feminine energy. Gary used to say, in order to harvest melissa, you need to be very gentle with the plant and you need to sweet talk to it. Because only when you're kind and compassionate and loving towards it during the distillation process, you're going to find that the plant produces a lot more oil. And I personally witnessed before that melissa oil, when it's first extracted from the plant, okay, it's actually this beautiful dancing pink color, shimmery pink color, just like this princess. Yeah, it just feels like a princess. So it's really, really pretty. Melissa is an amazingly strong feminine oil with a very, very unique vibration of that trait of the feminine. And if you really have understood and looked into the works of masculine and feminine, feminine is requires a lot of grace of receiving and giving, a balance of giving and receiving, and that very nurturing energy of allowing. And I am not surprised that this oil is in our blend of forgiveness, because forgiveness is not the easiest thing to do. Forgiveness requires a depth of grace, a depth of willingness. Sometimes it pulls out everything inside of us to be willing to fully and truly forgive someone. The other single oil that I like to highlight is helichrysum. Helichrysum is a plant that grows out of the toughest soil. So you're not going to find helichrysum plant, which is actually a really pretty whitish, slightly yellow flower that grows. You're not going to find this plant growing out of like soft, cushy soil. The place that you're going to find it is very rocky terrain, very dry, hard soil. So one of the characteristics of helichrysum is this strength. It's a again, it's so interesting. It's a blend of yin and yang, strength, but vulnerability. Growing out from the harshness of place, but having the ability to survive and to thrive. And again, why would Gary put helichrysum in a blend like this? Perhaps it's really not so much in that we're looking for a support in healing the skin or whatsoever, because helichrysum has such wonderful effect on the skin, right? But it is a beautiful, beautiful oil characterized by its inner strength. And again, I want to lead you back to this blend called forgiveness. For us to be able to extend an act of forgiveness, a huge amount of strength is required. So let's go ahead, put some forgiveness in our hands. It's a little bit of a thick oil, as we will notice, because of the sesame seed oil base. You're going to activate the oil. It's beautiful scent. And very similar to how we always start off by experiencing the oil by itself, I'd like you to ponder on this. As you're inhaling forgiveness, where is it traveling to inside your body? Again, do not assume that it's just to the lungs. Allow the oil to lead you in quietness. Where is this oil trying to get to in your body? What does it want to connect with? If it was traveling to your heart, what is currently occupying that space in your heart that forgiveness is trying to reach out to heal? Questions are again written in the comments or the text of this post. So let's just take a few moments to inhale and enjoy this one. This is a beautiful blend. And we're going to spend today and 2 more days to fully explore where forgiveness will take us to on this journey of recalibration. Enjoy today.